Digital Citizenship by Megan Dupree. What is digital citizenship? So, digital citizenship is teaching the do's and not the don'ts. It is the ability of a person to use technology in an ethical, responsible, respectful, and safe manner. These skills are essential because nothing is truly private online or easily erased, so users must be literate on how to use technology ethically, responsibly, and respectfully. There's been a shift recently where educators have started focusing on positive education about technology instead of just focusing on what they shouldn't do. So, according to the ISTE website, digital citizenship is teaching the do's for the digital world instead of the don'ts. Why does it matter? In Kristen Mattinson's article, It's Time to Get Serious About Digital Citizenship Education, she addresses the problem that educators and parents are experiencing in this new digital world. The problem is how the digital world is constantly evolving, which means that apps, slang, and trends are always changing. Once you get familiar with one app, a new one pops up. Digital citizenship addresses the problems by educating people on the proper way to safely, ethically, and responsibly use digital tools and platforms. So, there are 9 key areas of digital citizenship. This information was gathered from a video about digital citizenship. So we have access, literacy, etiquette, security, wellness, law, rights and responsibilities, communication, and commerce. We are going to talk about each of those. The first one we're going to talk about is digital access, literacy, and etiquette. So, digital access just means equal opportunity for access to digital tools. So, just making sure that everybody has the same advantages on the online space. Digital literacy is a person's ability to find, evaluate, and create information using digital tools. Understanding different search engines and tools and how they differ, and knowing their limitations and the things that they can do with them. And then digital etiquette is how to interact with others respectfully online to avoid cyberbullying and different things like that. Digital security and wellness. So, digital security is how to protect yourself and your information online. So, making sure that you create strong passwords, logging out of a program when you are done, not sharing your information. It also refers to reporting concerning information that you might see online and being cautious of people that you interact with in the digital world. The digital health and wellness is promoting physical and psychological well-being while using technology. So, physical and mental wellness. Listen to your body. For example, if your eyes are feeling tired from staring at the screen, take a break. Cut back on the amount of time you spend online. Avoid apps that contribute to negative mindsets. For example, social media can be a real problem because it can cause a lot of comparison issues and feeling like maybe you're not enough. Digital laws, rights, and responsibilities. So, digital law is following your copyright guidelines and digital laws. These things provide protection for you and other users online, and protection over things that you create as well. Digital rights and responsibilities. So, the rights and responsibilities of users online to follow the digital laws and etiquette, citing sources or reporting information that you might have gotten from somebody else or reporting inappropriate things. You, as a digital citizen, has the right to certain things like freedom of expression, but as a digital citizen, you must be responsible for your interactions online as well. So, you have rights, but you also have responsibilities. Communication and commerce. So, Digital commerce is what we're going to start with. Buying and selling responsibly by understanding who you're purchasing from and the laws for selling items online. Being aware of how to spot fraudulent sites. And another important area is protecting your financial information and not sharing it by maybe using digital financial tools to pay for items. For example, a PayPal instead of typing in your credit card information directly. Or giving out any of your credit card information or your social security, just being aware. Digital communication is understanding the limitations of various communication tools and using the tools responsibly and respectfully online. When you're communicating digitally, it's sometimes hard to read how something is coming across. So you have to be very aware of the way that you're saying something in the digital world so that it doesn't come across as being rude or cyberbullying. ISTE, or the International Society of Technology and Education, ISTE for short, has defined 5 core competencies of digital citizenship. So it kind of takes those 9 key areas and it's kind of like pared it down to these 5 core. So inclusive, informed, engaged, balanced, and alert. So inclusive is basically hearing and respecting others and engaging with them online in a respectful manner. Informed is basically investigating the validity of online information, just being aware, making sure that you're taking the proper precautions. Engaged is using digital platforms for good and in positive ways. Balanced is making sure that you're balancing the digital world and your real world. So making sure that you have a balanced life where you're not spending all of your time online and neglecting things that you need to take care of in your life. Alert, you must be aware of actions and making safe choices. So just like anywhere else, you kind of have to know what you're doing and what you're getting into in the digital world. Their website has some great information for continuing your learning about digital citizenship and how to educate your students about it. Lots of great lessons. So, review. In summary, teaching digital citizenship is essential to helping students learn to safely, responsibly, and respectfully navigate the increasingly digital world. There's so many different aspects to this that we have to make sure that they know the do's and the don'ts. So do practice good digital citizenship by being respectful, responsible, and safe. Don't give out information, cyberbully, or share anything. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on our digital citizenship education. Thank you.